Oh, here, turn up this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hmm. That Friday morning motivational type stuff. Yeah, boy. Oh, y'all see it. I'm gonna let y'all post up right here, and we're gonna bag on in. Oh, that's a coincidence. We're gonna let y'all wipe me bag in then. We'll do it like this. What's up with y'all, man? I'm gonna move around this little corner right quick. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing back here. Hopefully, just stay standing up. Shit. Go ahead, cooperate. Y'all on the back of the trailer. Courthouse in the dream. Boy, I brought up what double up with the objective and water wheel was the norm. They say, why you bringing concrete to the place where they send concrete? Because that's how you make it in and out and back with zero dead hit. And y'all seen me do this plenty of time before. Y'all already know what's going on. They get this cement right here and hit it with that water whipping with they try and soil the city. If you gonna get it in, you might well get it in. All in the sky. Oh, what's up with it? What's up with everybody? Friday morning, let's get it, y'all. I hope everybody doing well this morning. If you would, slide me a little old one in the comment. That's what I'm getting this morning, yeah. Yeah. I got the paperwork for what I'm finna take off. Yeah, yeah, I'm coming in. Okay, coming in clear. What's up with y'all, man? Nothing but just came to encourage and uplift those that are out here trying and those that are out here weathering the storm right now, man. It's showing where a whole lot of people hard in right now. Yeah, it's hard in trucking. And and is your mind on the books? Your heart need to be in it. Your mind need to be on these numbers. Maximize. Just came to give you a little reassurance that it ain't dead. Most of these folks just scared and miseducated. Miseducated, scared, unlearned, also known as the word ignorant. Can't say nothing about that. Hey, y'all want to put on the little head mount and walk around with me while I'm doing my little stuff? I ain't gonna be able to see y'all comment, but I mean that's a different little point of view. My issue, yo. Hey, oh, tighten up, LV. I'm glad I ain't had anything on my head. Just see. Tighten up, LV. Call that a lifelong friend right there in the line right there, y'all. That's the only dude I ever met. Name spelled exactly like it sounds. LV. What's up, my dog? One love, man. Man, out here, still trying to push a dollar and still trying to push the mindset that there's plenty of these dollars out here. Ain't no need of, ain't no need of nobody acting like it ain't. Now, I'm probably gonna have to take this out. Now, I realize stunting out here with this big ass camera phone thing on my head like this and throwing straps and da 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 da. But I just want to enlighten you about a little something as we continue to go on through the year 2022. Same thing I've been saying all the time. This shit gotta move. Ain't nothing finna stop and ain't nothing finna sit. What are you willing to take it for? That's your business. What you agree upon doing it for? That's also your business. But will it be the determining factor of whether you're able to stay in business or not? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Now y'all saw how the Fuhrer had everybody crying like some little biatches. Now for real, we ain't gonna act like it didn't. And it still ain't cheap. So we gonna act like that's still going on because it is still going on. But the whole thing with that situation right there, it started to show people where their inefficiency lie. Things they weren't quite maximizing on that was costing them money started to become more important. And people started looking at things the way I've been speaking up on, where we should all be looking at it is low overhead, low overhead, low overhead for the win. Because it ain't about how much money you make, it's about how much money you can keep. So with that same philosophy being true and the time over everything adage that I oftentimes preach on this channel that it is indeed before and after personal and public safety, time over everything. So with that being said, It's paramount that we move expeditiously with everything we do with the right amount of care and due diligence necessary to perform the task. But we need to move expeditiously with the load, with our time at these shippers. This shit I'm doing right now that ain't productive, like kind of filming while I'm doing all this. I cut that shit out, bro. It's to the point where if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And right now, what makes sense is to try and put the lightest commodities and the lightest piece of whatever you gonna run in your box, on your trailer, in your tank, on your sled, whatever you want to call it, whatever kind of equipment you pull the lightest shit possible for the most amount of money. Until things level out or you find somebody with sense enough to understand that this shit don't move for free. I just tell y'all this with confidence because I ain't just out here speaking for myself. I dispatch a multitude of trucks. And I deal with other guys in the industry that have a high number of trucks. They deal with a high number of trucks, whether it be their own trucks, whether it be trucks they dispatching, owner operators, however you want to put it. I deal with these type of people on a daily, if not weekly basis. And I know it's a consensus around the market with everybody that's doing it right now that prices have changed, but there's still one common denominator with everybody. We all got to make money. So we all got to make money, and all these load boards are really mass manipulating everybody to take less money and change the structure of what's going on to try and ease the pockets of people that don't look like they in a truck at all. Most of the people they trying to ease the pockets of are sitting behind computers and don't know what a truck look like. Most of these people punching numbers and on the phone all day and don't know what a truck sound like on the inside. You know what I mean? So it's to the point where most of the stuff that goes on dealing with trucking is not to benefit the trucking companies, the drivers, or any of that stuff. It's meant to benefit the peripheral people in trucking the most. And this is what we got to understand so we can start to not be manipulated by these people, start to take control of our own destiny by offering services at a proper price and not offering services if you cannot get what it takes to make a profit. Layman term. Don't pull cheap shit. One of the biggest things I can say about not pulling cheap shit is knowing what it costs so you know what's cheap and what's not cheap. Everybody's definition of cheap is different. Give you plenty of game on a Friday. Yeah, but like I said, everybody's definition of cheap is not the same. Some stuff you can get away with in a non-CDL high shot is almost impossible to pull in a CDL high shot and readily would be called suicide if you put it on an 18 wheeler for the same price. But for some non-CDL high shots, certain loads in combination with other loads, they work well. But on other pieces of equipment, it's financial suicide, and vice versa. Because that same container that they'll give me $3 a mile to run, they'll only give a high shot $2 a mile to run it, and it's more detrimental on the high shot equipment than it is the truck because when you put a container on a 18 wheeler that's empty and it's like 10K, that truck is really considered to be empty, almost unladen, but not quite. Oh, that tech tip of the day, man. Roll your tarps up on top of the load. Don't. I see people all the time pull their tarps on the ground. First thing they do is snatch the tarp off the truck on the ground and roll it all the way out and fold it up. Yeah, that does give you a neater tarp roll. It does. But what it also does, it gets your tarp really, 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 really dirty. Really, really dirty. Look at all the dirt on the ground. And that's the side of the tarp that's going to be touching the future product. So I'm not saying it's going to be spick and span, but it's a lot cleaner than dragging it across the ground every time, guys. So gonna try and make your stuff last and be presentable. And when you pull up and get ready to put your tarps on a person's load or company's load, they're not looking at you like you're gonna use those tarps with all the mud over it. You're gonna use those tarps, bro. You know. And everybody fold different, so don't do me too bad in the comments about my fold, y'all. Everybody do everything a little different. Hey, ball man, I'm gonna roll up and then you can grab it. All right. And you'll see guys want to play the hero, jump on top of this load and get the rolling this tarp up, and they're gonna roll it all the way to the end on top of the load. I'm not getting up there. I don't want to get up there. I have no desire to fall from any higher than this right here. That was my reason for getting a step deck, not because of how versatile it was. That was like number two. But the fact that I could do this and I could fall outside of this trailer and not die. Oh, ain't that important? Ain't that an important way to come home? Like not dead. And not to say the flatbed will have you dead, but I say it's inherently farther to fall, which is inherently more dangerous. And I'm not getting any younger. I don't think broken bones heal the same in your late 30s. Not like they do when you're 25. Ah. All right, I'm gonna get out here way because basically these straps gonna pretty much not all the way. They gonna move. They gonna have to be moved, but they gonna stay out. I ain't gonna roll them up just to unroll them because I have zero deadhead. I'm dropping out the cement that they mix together to make the concrete. And as you can see, product is a problem. Product is a main concern right now. Hell yeah. Woo! My God. Ooh, wait. What's up this morning, man? Hot. It is hot. All right. Man, I hope that wasn't too disorienting this morning. I see we lost a couple viewers on that one, man. Could y'all see anything of what I was doing? Right now. Oh, status update, y'all. I got with the trailer that broke in half. Update, update, update. Y'all wanna know what happened to the guy that had the trailer that broke in half? You know, I was dispatching him and he came on in and the first load we had this same type of material, same load of concrete from this same place. Trailer just broke in half. And they had to unload him out there on the street. And he went home and big fiasco back and forth about the trailer and everything. Y'all want status update up on that guy, man? For real. And I think y'all gonna be happy to hear what happened. Heck yeah. Well, let me tell you, bro got a different trailer that is not broken in half. It's not been welded. It's not messed all up or anything. It's a good trailer. He back in action. Um, I'm dispatching him. He ran a couple loads already. Had one mishap with a tire in the last couple of days. I think yesterday he had a mishap with a tire. He had a trailer tire blow out. And he anal about it, and with all the bad stuff that done happened, brother went and ordered, I think, the rest of the whole set of trailer tires. He got 6 trailer tires coming to go with the 2 he just put on there. So that'll be a whole new set of trailer tires. I think his truck got new tires on and everything. He trying to alleviate problems because room for error is getting smaller and smaller by the day for everybody out here. So, like I said, I be telling people you gotta tighten up, but one thing about it, you gotta be in it to win it, and you gotta be out here to know what's going on. And a lot of folks talking about parking the truck, and then what I'm gonna do, I feel like it better for me to park the truck, and yeah, okay, well, park the truck. I come from a time where they say oatmeal beat no meal. But I ain't come over here to cry po now. We ain't come over here to talk about no po man shit this morning. That is not the spirit we bring to the live this morning. What the spirit we bring to the live here, there is too much damn work out here to be running it oh so cheap. Let me say that again. It is too much work out here. I got up at 4:30 this morning, got on the load board, and I knew I was looking at something that wasn't quite right because I'm always looking. And by the time that gentleman that had the broken trailer got over there and dropped his load of concrete off yesterday after the tire mishap, it was really not time to pick up anything. So you basically spend the night and get you something coming back this way tomorrow. Basically what the plan I had, and I communicated that to him. Well, in the process of waiting till this morning, and I'm up. I'm talking about I'm up and on it. It was like 4:30 in the morning. I looked at the board, I refreshed some stuff, looked at check my email, looked at the bank account, came back to that load board one more time, refreshed it again, and boom, I see a load 40K going 200 miles for $1,000. I said, yeah, that's right up my alley right there. Let me get that for bruh, man. I think bruh love to run that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even all the way heavy as it could be. About 8,000 pounds lighter than gross. Short miles. Go by his house, like 30, 40 minutes from his house. He could pull up Friday and go in. Let me call. Nah, better yet, if five in the morning by that time, let me send this email. That's what I did. Send an email. And I get a response back in the form of a phone call, probably maybe 15, 20 minutes after I sent my initial email. All I said was that I was interested in that load on behalf of my boy Jay, OTIJ. Y'all see him on the line. On behalf of OTIJ, I want a little more information. Interested in the load. We can get it this morning, run it straight through, however you want to do it. Man, turn around, get on the phone, and strike up a real good rapport in the conversation. And this is why I tell y'all, a lot of times people ain't taking less money because they got talked out of it. A lot of times people taking less money because they talking the broker into it. Let me stop and slow down and go back. A lot of folks ain't taking less money because they getting talked out of their money. A lot of folks are taking less money simply because they're talking the broker into it. I told you when you add by the price, anything like that, shoot to the moon. Let them bring you back to reality because sometimes the moon is closer than you realize. The moon ain't quite that far away. It just look like that because you don't know what you're really looking at. So get what? I ain't have to shoot for the moon. They had a reasonable price up there, $1,000. So I get to striking up a conversation. And my thing is, do you have any more of those? Because I'm gonna use the leverage that if you could give me more than one and let my guy run one or more in succession, you know what I'm saying? I could argue for a little more money just simply because I'm finna come right back and hit it. And you ain't gotta call nobody else. You ain't gotta worry about nobody else's truck. It's one truck. It's gonna get one and done. Bam, bam. And you could go back to bed right now. You in pajamas anyway. It's 5 in the morning. So that's how I was gonna roll at it. And just through conversation, you know, I come to find out, hey, you do got a couple of these. And hey, you think if we roll back on you, you know what I'm saying, and do both of them instead of 1,000, we could do 15 a piece. and just do 2 for the 3. That's what I said. Just on some reasonable shit. You know what I'm saying? But slightly on some, it ain't cheap. It ain't too high. It's reasonable. A little old reasonable. Basically half price to ride back empty. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she said, yeah. At 5 something in the morning and went back to bed and sent my paperwork. And get what? I did the paperwork for OTIJ. OTIJ picking it up right now. And that's like I said, that shit go maybe 30, 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes from your house. Drop that one out and head back to get another one. In the morning, Saturday morning workout, make up for your day off. You see what I'm saying? That make up for Monday, so your week still whole. You know what I mean? Everything's still working. And at the same time, I was up. Ain't nobody argue with you when you're up. Early bird get the worm, and that's what happens sometimes. But like I said, it plenty of work out here. And get what? I ain't even got a bag haul right now. That load is coming from where I'm going. I don't even got a bag haul right now. I bet I had one before noon. I bet I had one really before 10 o'clock, to be honest with you. I don't even know what time it is right now. I just know when I get up off here within 20 minutes, I'm going to have a damn good load coming right back there. Probably pay what this one pay going over there. Cause it's more of a mindset than the manipulation. The manipulation would be when they come in and tell you how bad things are, but they try to manipulate the way graphs and stuff look to make you feel like, hey, even though it's really bad, flatbed is still on top. It's supposed to be on top. It's open deck transport. It's securing loads out in the open. It's the maximum weight you can run. Most dry vans on a heavy day got 45,000 on in the box, and that's on a heavy day. Most refrigerator trailers on a heavy day got 44, 45,000. These folks putting 48 on here right now. I carry cars that are 49.7 on a regular when I was coming out of New Orleans. They 49.7. I was scooting and booting up on 79,700 pounds full of fuel and got lighter as I made the trip. But I'm saying that to say this. Shit gotta move. It ain't no way this stuff can sit still. Did you not see how empty that yard is over there with that concrete? Why am I bringing concrete or cement to a place that makes concrete and cement? Somebody buying this shit. I know they ain't ran out of dirt. They ain't ran out of gravel. They machine ain't down. They just can't keep up. Folks put all these extra stores over here to run and do all that there, but get what? The plant can't keep up with it. I think it's a good problem for me, but then it turned into a bad problem when my moves, which I'm pretty much have done. I think they're gonna work Saturday to try and get some feel over there to try and replenish some of that stuff. But what the way I run and I put people in position to with around me to help me run this stuff and get it over here and get it done. We run through a yard of concrete 2.5, 3 days. That me and the guys I know that be coming up in here. Man, it's probably 9 trucks of guys that I know be coming up in here and get what? They pull that concrete up out here. We pull it out by the boatload, but get what? Ain't gonna last forever. They can't keep up. And I'm talking they got trucks in and out, pneumatic trucks, sand trucks, all kind of trucks, in and out, in and out, in and out, and they can't keep up. So get what? I've been running cars in between having other guys on the consistent concrete. I know how to find other freight readily. I'm talking about like I know I got stuff in my phone, the emails in my phone, the contacts in my phone. Well, I just call around a little bit and I pretty much pull whatever I want to pull. And I got the shit labeled in my phone, what they got, where it was coming out of, where it go, who the real customer is, and everything on their contact. So it ain't no misconstrued. It ain't hard to find it inside of my phone. It's readily available. My boy load that pallet up, and that damn pallet it bust as hell. But yeah, I don't want you to get it misconstrued. I will kicking it with Killer was on here to testify. He probably somewhere sipping a martini on the island some goddamn well. That boy made so much damn money in that truck. It ain't about what you pulling. It ain't about what they say. Because all this spot market stuff ain't nothing but a manipulation anyway. When I tell you the price of tea in China ain't changed, why all the contracted folks still doing what they contract say and ain't nobody went out of bid? I wait. Why is it that people that really know money that's in the accounting departments of these really, really, really big warehouses and logistic companies and stuff like that, they got millions of dollars worth of software that allocate the funds to do different stuff in a manufacturing facility? They probably got $30 million budget allocated for moving product in and out for a year. Didn't see the fact that they would have to pay somebody to move this stuff with inflation and have a buffer in there. I don't know nobody that do numbers that don't put a buffer in there. If it ain't number 10 to 15%, there's a buffer in there. When you order bricks to brick a house, some of them come broken. If you order the exact amount of bricks it takes to brick your house, you're not gonna get finished. You'll never get finished. If that's all you're gonna order is the exact amount of bricks they say mathematically on paper it takes to brick your house, and that's all the bricks you're gonna have a spot missing bricks. Because even when they order them bricks, if they order ten squares of bricks or 10 pallets of bricks, they probably order 11 pallets of bricks or 10 and a half. Just because shit happens. And that one of the things everybody gotta understand, just like I told y'all in the video, man, who could bite the bullet the best, man? That really what it's about. Who can stand it? We used to say it around the dice table. Who can stand it the longest? Cause time and money, lad, luck will change. That's what I do know. R.I.P. Carter Gaston on that one. So if you feeling like it ain't on your side and look ain't doing right, you gotta evaluate what you doing wrong that might be making this stuff occur like this. Do better. Like my guy had a tie problem yesterday. He alleviated that problem by buying every single tie on the trailer brand new. He just fuck all that out. Never go through that again anytime soon. You know what I mean? And that's how you gotta be. Bite the bullet, but bite it the right way. Go online while you ain't having no problem. You just learned the lesson. Go online and get them way cheaper than you would if you get them on the side of the road, one pop at a time. So yesterday, I had a real one. I got up after I had dropped the initial load of concrete off the day before. I spent the night, got up, I ran a car, them 57 miles or something like that, for the 500. Then went right over there and got this right here and come on back with it for the 900 after I had just dropped out 1300. 48 hours. In the drought, less than 500 miles, and still ain't through. Hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Y'all keep your head up with what's going on out here. You know, if it ain't one thing, it's another. If they ain't complaining about the fury, they complaining about the race. If they ain't complaining about the race, they complaining about what the broker doing with the money and all that. All I can tell you is structure your finances to suit your business. Don't worry about what them folk making. Just concentrate on getting what you need to get the job done and continue to prosper, man.